out of my truck!
What are you doing still
What are
sitting
you
here?
still sitting here? You got about 10 seconds to get out of those cuffs before that water goes on your face. You got it? Hurry up. Put him on the ground. Drop him on the ground. Get out of my truck. Go get your lock and get out of here. You staying with me? Okay.
And those cameras disappeared, about 80% of them disappeared every day.
The camera was more. Well, then he was being stupid about it and said, hey, let me just give the weapon back to the guy.
Not difficult to get out of handcuffs, hopefully, with a bobby pin. I can get out of handcuffs faster with a bobby pin than I can with
a pick. Yeah.
Pick locks. And then the last thing we teach you with the lock picking is, here's how you do it with the paper clip. Let go of it until she gets me out.
I'm not married, so that's the only way to really, that's the best way. What you do is you take a hair breadth, this one here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're not going to move the hand. Pull it out, and it'll slide inside.
So it just loosened.
I think it's an indication of the level of insecurity a lot of people feel. And I got to tell you that the worse the economy's gotten, the better enrollment has been. So as people are more and more frustrated and more fearful of what's going on in society, they are being more and more cautious about how they spend their money, but they're spending it on things that will help them survive and be prepared. We have wound cleaning material. We have some large syringes for irrigating. Okay, these are hypodermics. There are syringes. And this is a class on resourcefulness as much as anything. It's teaching people how to really think about and take care of themselves by looking at the environment and finding things that are of value.
Go ahead and take a breath. Can you? Huh? Have a seat. They're not going to take the caution that I take with you, right?
Better than I'm going to feel when it's closed.
Hey, did I leave the keys in there? Hurry up.
And push as tight as you can, and then.
You guys getting nervous about this shit? Are you still sitting in there?
Pretty much.
What is that you're doing with the handcuffs? Thank you. Get out of my car. You might want to take the mask off. He likes one big group.
Alright, so we know where we're going, right?
Yep.
I know.
This isn't what I normally do for fun, but I find it interesting, and it's what's happening today is a bit of a game of sorts.
We set up a little exercise. They actually have to go and retrieve a padlock, and to get that padlock, they learn how to pick the padlock. They take the padlock, they bring the padlock back with them. What we try to do is we try to catch them. A little bit of a gear change. So we've got handcuffs. We've got hood wraps. What is this guy? You're captive right now, right? You're trying to get free. Get out of the cuffs.
I've just been kidnapped and I got one cuff out, and it's a lot harder under pressure and stress, that's for sure.
You been caught yet?
For me, they might be party tricks. Lock picking, I have locked myself in my backyard before, and I don't know that I would have a lockpick buried in my backyard, but if I did, it would have come in handy.
Highly flammable wig, or straight out of the 70s. And hat's a little tight with the wig.
Was this disguise related to baseline, or is it?
Well, I was trying to. Yeah, it was fun trying to come up with a disguise that would be passable, but at the same time make me look completely different.
Just kind of sit down and look like a homeless person smoking a cigarette, whatever you got to do, okay?
Okay.
Don't just try to blend in. Get it out of the area that they're hanging around in. Go towards the corner of the street. The two most common things that most people care about these days is their cell phone and their debit card. They think that's survival. It's not survival, but that's what we've come to believe. When electricity goes out, what's the first thing we're going to be looking for? Food and water. Where's the cell phone? Where's the debit card? People are forgetting. We got to go back to our roots sometimes and just remember.
About 80% of my shit though. Yeah, I got almost everything.
Have a seat. Let's see what you got here. Nice. Look at who we've got here. Water. Give me that Mountain Dew bottle right there. Go get me some water. Hurry up. You got about
Another way, Jeffy gave me this.
Go.
Thanks, sir.
Get out of here.